Drowning is the leading cause of accidental deaths for children under the age of 4. Stu and Kim Leonard know this tragedy firsthand. They lost their 21-month-old son.
Since then, the Leonards have launched their own charity in an effort to bring awareness to water safety. And Stu and Kim are here with us this morning to tell us more about the Stu Leonard Children's Charities. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning. Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
A lot of people will know your popular food stores here in the tri-state area. What they may not know are the huge water safety advocates that you are. Can you tell us a little bit about Stewie and what happened to your son?
Okay. Well, it was our daughter's 3rd birthday, and we were getting ready. I was inside making the cake. Stu was outside hanging up balloons. We had brother and sister-in-laws outside. There's a pool, and I let my guard down because, you know, there's family all around. There's people all around. And I never said to Stu, "You've got him, you're watching him, right?" And we never communicated to each other that we just sort of both assumed that the other was watching him. And all of a sudden, I just heard a scream, and Stu went diving into the pool. And I remember just thinking, wait, what? Like, how did this happen? And that's, I would say, for now almost 30 years, the one thing I would say to every parent, that you have to make sure that you designate somebody as the person to watch your child and don't take your eyes off of them.
And that means really watch, because with our phones and everything, everyone's looking down. And tell us about the children's charities that you created in Stu's name.
Okay.
You can jump in, either one of you.
Well, you know what, when this tragedy happened, I mean, we looked around to see what type of teaching, you know, advice there was out there. You know, how could you teach kids to be safe around the water? So Kim and I actually, and our family, we wrote this little book right here. And you can get it on stewietheduck.org. It's $4.95. It's not a killer. But it teaches kids, basically. You read it like Goodnight Moon. And so you can read it to kids. It teaches 3 lessons. And the first is to learn to swim. That's so important, that you teach your kids at an early age. And Kim and I have seen a lot of parents at 1-year-old, you can bring them, teach them how to float. Because, you know, blow bubbles and get used to the water. Because if our son was face down when we found him, floating lessons teach them just how to roll over on their back and float. So the first thing is learn to swim. The second is to wear some type of life-saving, you know, apparatus. I'm not saying Coast Guard approved or anything. You could just wear those bubbles. Kim and I always loved those Speedo bathing suits with the styrofoam ribs in them.
Right.
Even for boys, they don't care at that young age, but it keeps them floating. It's good to have that around the water. It gives you maybe another 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And then the third one is, this is most important, always have an adult watch you around the water. And we've had grandma, grandparents, and moms and dads come in and say, the little kid got a sibling, maybe let him out around the water. And they've come running back in and said, "Stewie the duck said I'm not allowed to go near the pool without an adult watching."
And I think it's all, the rules are all sung to the tune to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So it's very catchy. Young children, they, you know, they sing it, they get it, and...
The best thing, teach the kid to be safe around the water. You know, the parents, it's great to watch, but if you can teach the kids to be safe.
That's such a great way to do it with these books, that you can start reading to them even before they can swim, right?
Exactly.
So thank you so much for being here.
You have a lot of information as well on on the website.
Yeah.
Correct.
Say it one more time.
It's stewietheduck.org. But you know what? If I could tell all the moms and dads, watch your kids and be careful of that cell phone.
Yeah.
That could be in the way of a tragedy.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
We really appreciate it. And for more information about Stu Leonard III's Children's Charities, it is on our website, cbsnewyork.com.